Hi darlings, and welcome back to Pass or Smash, new makeup edition. So, here on Pass or Smash, we talk about new makeup releases, primarily indie brand launches, and we decide if we want to pass, as in buy bitch, or smash, add to cart. So, there's a lot of things, because, take a deep breath, there's so many launches. So, we're gonna go through them, and try not to get overwhelmed. And I'm not going to talk about a bunch of stuff because there's way too many things. So I'll talk about the things that piqued my interest the most. And if you like Pass or Smash, if you're digging it, then please like and subscribe. And if you're new here, hi, what's up? I'm Liz and I'm a makeup enthusiast. So let's get into it. So Cleona, very busy little bee, they have a lot of new launches. So if you remember, last year Cleona did two curated bundles of their existing shades for a Halloween collection. I actually have one of them, very cute. But they're doing it again this year and there are no repeat shades. So if you bought the two last year, you don't have to worry, there are no repeats. So there are two bundles that they've put together. One is the Trick or Treat, that's here. It is inspired by nostalgic Halloween candy, primarily candy corn, I think is the inspiration that I read. Yeah, beautiful curation of shades. You're gonna feel your butthole pucker, but listen, you know, just take a deep breath. This bundle is $125 US. I know, it's expensive, but it's Cleona and they're really nice. If you think about it this way, most of the time multi-chrome shades, special multi-chromes especially, they retail between, depending on the brand, between $10 and $20 per pan, per shade. So you are still saving money, but yeah, and these are code eligible, but yeah, I know they're expensive. They're expensive. Yeah, they are. And then the other one is the Extraterrestrial palette. So this is inspired by aliens because it has been a year for that, friends. And anything out of this world. So the shades, this leans more heavily green. And I actually think that this is the more versatile of the two. I think it's very pretty. But yeah, that one retails for about $117 US. For me, these are too rich for my blood right now. Okay, too rich for my blood right now. We're gonna say pass, but I think they are really cute. And if you're new to Cleona, if you don't have any of their shades already, this might be a good way to get a curated bundle of shades that you can kind of see their selection of multi-chromes, iridescence. It is overwhelming. I didn't buy from Cleona for like the longest time because I was completely overwhelmed. So this might be a good, more curated way to go about trying them. But yeah, it's expensive. So it's gonna be a pass, okay? On top of that, they also have the All Hallows Eve. This is a mini nail set. So they're little mini nail polishes. So there are 5 and there's different spooky shades and like, you know, sparkly, glittery oranges, that kind of thing. And each will come with a little special like glitter mix so that you can further customize your nail looks. I think that's a nice little touch. This is not as expensive. So this is $24 US for 5. Then on top of that, I know, but wait, there's more. They also are releasing in their nail polish the Chalet season bundle. Now there are 6 new cocktail themed nail polishes here. The bundle pricing is available for $66 for all 6. And these are like Cava, Espresso Martini, Opera's Flight, which I actually think is probably the prettiest in that. Hot Toddy, Mulled Wine, and Dark and Stormy. I think these are very pretty. I don't use a lot of nail polish at home. So for both the minis and for the sets, for me, this is going to be a pass. But I am interested in trying this at some point. I have enough nail polish right now. You know, I'm not somebody who's a good consumer for that. So I'm going to say pass for these. But yeah, like I said, well, I didn't say it yet, but I'm going to say it right now. Every week I strive to find discount codes for you. If I can find anything, any of the information about any of the launches we talk about today, I always try to put stuff in the description box for you. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, but yeah, So I will put whatever information I can in the description box along with any codes, okay? All right, so Alter Ego has a new palette. So Alter Ego is one of those brands that dupes other companies all the time. So that's kind of their shtick. You know, they cut a lot of shit for it for years, and it just seems like in this economy, everybody's okay with it now. But they have a new palette. Now, this is supposedly duping the rose gold, the Huda Beauty Empower palette, which was Huda Beauty's large palette format that they released last year, I believe it was. So this is here. There are 18 shades of warm browns and golds. This palette from Huda Beauty was very neutral. It is very gold and brown heavy. And Mirage, which is the Alter Ego version, is the same. So I'm sure that there are going to be comparison videos. Steph's Beauty Stash normally does one. So I would be willing to bet that she already made one. And if she did, I will link it below in the description box so you can check it out there, okay? For me, this is going to be a pass. This doesn't appeal to me at all. But if it does, I love it. If it appeals to you, I love it for you, okay? All right, so, okay, I don't know if this is a new product, but it's new to me. And I don't ever remember seeing this before, so take it with a grain of salt. But Unearthly Cosmetics has a new lip mask. And I've never seen this before, but I saw it advertised on their page the other day. It looks like a little chapstick. And it's formulated with jojoba seed oil, arganus spinosa oil, which I think is just argan oil, right? Is that, or if you know, will you tell me in the comments below? Grape seed oil and tocopherol acetate. It has a coconut peach flavor. And tocopherol acetate, by the way, is an antioxidant. I guess it has like smoothing properties. But yeah, and it's a coconut peach flavor. It's only $8. But I'll say smash. I would try this. A little handy dandy tube for $8. Like, it's not gonna break the bank for that, especially if you use a code. Oh my gosh, sorry, hold on, let me adjust my light. It is blinding today. That's a little better. Now we can see each other. Well, I can't see you, but you can see me. Hi. Okay, so the next one, okay, I finally caved. I did. I caved because I really wanted the little gourmand girls, like with the mushroom packaging. I wanted that little palette, and I caved. So I subscribed to the Ice Cream Beauty Box. So that will be a video coming soon. Excuse me, voice. It's $25 a month for the beauty box, and it comes with like 5 or 6 full-size items. So this month, however, if you remember last week, Wicked Widow Beauty announced that they were doing a new palette, a new 8-pan palette, and it's the Graveyard, what's it called? Graveyard Shift? Yeah, Graveyard Smash, excuse me, palette. And that retails for like $33, $32 and change, okay? But the subscription box is $25 a month, and you get a bunch of other items. So this month, the Ice Cream Beauty Box has a black eye base by, who's it by? Be Perfect, I think it is. And then it also has an Ochre Cosmetics Rodeo Drive. So really curious what the other items are gonna be for that, but it's already a steal. And that's why I was like, ooh, really glad I didn't cancel, like, because I will be getting it. So when I get this palette, I will be doing an unboxing, and I will be doing a multiple look video, so don't stress it. But it's a really cute little color story, and I wanted to share that. I don't have a code or anything, like a savings code, but if I do, I'll log in and look, and if I have like a referral link, I will put it in the description box. So if you were trying to sign up, I don't know if it'll give me points or what, but I'll put it in there, okay? All right, so what a time to be alive, right? Okay, because Urban Decay has a Moon Dust Quad. If you remember, back in the day, man, Urban Decay's Moon Dust Shadows, that was the titties of like the mainstream beauty realm. Those Moon Dust shadows were very sparkly in a time when things were kind of, you know, like when sparkles were mid, and all of a sudden, you know, these moon dust ones are like, ah, oh, fantastic. But do they stack up against the indie shadows of today? I don't think so. They do have this cute little quad here. It is a very basic quad. It's a gold, a pink, let's see, hold on. A light, like a light kind of orange color, a light pink, and a pink and a silver. No, I'm gonna say pass. I just feel like in this day and age, it's $39. There's so many indie shadows out here that just kill the game. They kill it. And I personally can't go back to the moon dust ones, but I'm also biased because I really like indie makeup. So, but I'm gonna say pass, but if you love it, I love it for you. Okay. Instantly Rain has released more information, including the color story for their Twisted Tea Party palette. Here, I'm going to buy this. I am going to buy this. Actually, my husband's going to buy it. But he already knows he's going to buy it. We're gonna buy it as a unit for me. For me. It is $83.33. I know it's expensive. I'm going to use a code. Okay. It is 16 pans. There are 9 multi-chromes and 7 matte shades. Here are some swatches. All I could think of was like those cheesy romance songs from the 80s when I saw this. I was like, my brain. I was like, I had an eyeshadow gasm for them. It is purples and chartreusey type greens, blues, and a pop of like that yellowy orange color. I got really excited. Now this palette will be available as an empty magnetic palette. So if you just want the packaging, you can get the packaging. It's $16 and it is magnetic, so you can fit in the pans. I think these are 26 millimeter, but I'm not 100% sure. If I find that information, I'll put it in the description box, but there's that. The matte shades will be available as singles for $7 each, and the multi-chromes will be available as singles for $18 each. Smash. Smash. And I smash it with a hammer. I will be buying this. It launches October 13th at 12:35 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Kind of a weird time. And there is a code that you can use with it. I found one from Shifty Shadow, but if you have others, please comment them below if you'd rather. And yeah, smash. It's very pretty. I'm real excited. Okay, it is limited edition, by the way, and they do have a restock planned. So the Harvest Moon palette sold out within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. Which I'm really excited for them on, but makes it a little hard to get. It's approaching like Cosmic Brushes territory here with a crazy dollar amount price tag. So, whew, good for them, but damn. But yeah, so they're going to do a restock, but it is limited edition, okay? All right, so Artitude Cosmetics has mystery boxes. So this year they put together Halloween mystery boxes, and there are 3 different ones. So box number 1 is kind of like a base box, and there is an assortment of Halloween items, including a necklace that's one of 3 designs, a makeup sponge that's like little pumpkins. It's also 2 pairs of lashes, 2 Halloween themed cake liners, which are like water activated liners. Let's see, whatever. Dracula teeth. I know. Fake blood because, you know, it's Halloween. And 4 of the red handled brushes. So that base box is $25. There is another box, and it's everything that's in box number 1 with, as well as a red lipstick trio. So these are red lipstick shades. A wine red Catitude liner, which is a liquid eyeliner pen, and a Batwing Masquerade mask, which I could not find a picture of, but it's in that picture. Okay. And then the last box is the largest box of all. It is $50 US, and it's everything that's in box number 1, as well as a Phoenix eyeshadow palette. So if you already have the Phoenix eyeshadow palette, They did say that you can make a note at checkout, and they are allowing you to get the Man-Eater Untamed palette if you already have Phoenix. So just so you know, this box is $50, but the Man-Eater Untamed palette is like 30 something. So if you were planning to get that anyway, then, you know, a little substitution maybe. But yeah, for me, this is going to be a pass. I think it's not for me. I don't need the fake blood or the Halloween necklace or I'm really picky about Halloween accessories. I love them, but I am picky about them. So it's going to be a pass for me, but I think the little pumpkin sponges are really cute. I kind of would have liked to see like a more custom item in there. It's hard when you're a small indie brand, I know that. But like maybe some custom brushes or something like that. This kind of feels like a mix between discontinued items and a couple of like holiday items, okay? But for me, it's gonna be a pass, but have fun. Okay, Nomad Cosmetics is sneak peeking a new launch. So there's more information coming on this soon. I don't know if I'm getting this or not, but here is a little sneak peek. So they're gonna be having their guessing game, and then they also put out this little picture. They're doing something a little bit different. So with the guessing game this year, or with this launch, they're putting all the clues together and then you'll just guess on the final clue. So just so you know, but yeah, I think there's gonna be some new categories here. I don't wanna speculate on it too much just in case I get it, I don't know. But I think it's cool, so we'll wait and see. Cosmic Brushes is also released this image of their Gothic box. So they did get half of their quantity of this launch. Excuse me, at the time of filming, the color story has not been revealed. We'll talk about it next week. It's gonna reveal. If they reveal it tomorrow when I'm editing, I will pop a picture of these swatches here or of the color story here, but we won't talk about it until the following week because I don't have it in front of me. So I don't know what it looks like. So we'll see. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, 2 things. Is that right? Yeah, 2 things. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, 3 things. Okay. NBA, this is also one that I don't have all the information for. That's why it's at the end. But NBA Cosmetics is going to have a new palette. It is called the Shake Your Ghoul thing. It's their Halloween launch. I know. It's so cheesy. It's like the dad joke of titles, you know? But I think it's really cute. There's something endearing about this. It is a 12-pan palette of neons, multi-chromes, duochromes, and mattes, which I can only assume that there's like 2 multi-chromes and maybe 2 duochromes. It looks like the palette is primarily matte shades. The pricing is not yet available, so we'll talk about that later. And let's see, Elf Cosmetics has a new lip oil. Again, this was like one of those things where it just showed one. Here's the one. It says that it's going to be $4 each, and it doesn't have any other information. That came from Trend Mood, so I don't know. So it's just a sneak peek. But for $4 for a lip oil, I'll try that. $4, hell yeah. Okay, now they also had a lip collab with Jennifer Coolidge. You know her as, Stifler's mom, and, I don't know, what's her name from Legally Blonde? I can't remember her character. I'm taking the dog, dumbass. That one. So she has a Dirty Pillows collab, and it's a pinky nude color story, lip products, and it says it's restocking soon. It sold out like immediately. Like as soon as it went live, everybody's like, give me all the fucking dirty pillows. Like, no, dirty pillows. So that's going to be coming soon. I don't know when they're restocking it, but it sold out really quick. So congrats to them, because that's awesome. And last but not least, Sigma Beauty has a new palette collection coming out. Well, I say palette collection, but really it's just a collection. So they have a 14-pan eyeshadow palette, which is here. It's got that Beauty and the Beast packaging, like the black with the thorny roses across the front. It is a 14-pan palette that is primarily nude, but there are pops of burgundy, navy blue. There's a purple shimmer, and it looks like a pink, like a rosy pink shade. It's cute, but it's not for me. The swatches look really nice. I've never had Sigma sparkles be that pretty on the eyelid before. I just, I find their palette okay. Like I find their formula okay. For me, this is going to be a pass on the palette. Honestly, on the collection as a whole, it's a pass, but let's talk about the rest of it first. So there's also a blush trio, like a face trio. It's a peachy kind of blush. It looks like it's the finish on the blush is like that natural, you know, like glowy kind of finish. There's a gold highlighter that looks very pretty, honestly, in the pan anyway. And a blush topper in that peachy pink shade. Then there's also a brush set, and it looks like it's a 5-piece brush set. And it has navy blue handles and gold accents. That's $89 for the set. And then there's a mini 7-pan eyeshadow palette that I could not find pictures of. I couldn't find them on Trendmood. I couldn't find them on the site. So I don't honestly know what that looks like. But this is going to be a pass for me. It's not something I need. It's not something I love. But if you love it, I love it for you. And, you know, maybe their shadows have gotten better. Like, I have their Untamed palette, and it's just okay. It's not awful, but it's, you know, just okay. So their brushes are fantastic. And the Beauty and the Beast palette, by the way, does have a double-ended brush in it. I don't know if I mentioned that. But this collection for me is going to be a pass. So, all right, loves. I think that's everything. I think. If you're curious on my eyeballs, on my eyelids, because it's not on my actual eyeballs, I know some people are particular about that, is the Nomad Ghost Town USA palette. The shade, and this shade. And a little bit of this one, but yeah. And that's how it's on my eyes. And I love your faces. If you made it this far, will you leave me like a, what are they called? Not a magic 8-ball, but like the crystal ball. Sorry, my brain was not thinking of the word. Will you leave me a crystal ball emoji? And I love your faces. Thanks for being here. And if you like Pass or Smash, please like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.